All right, guys, so what we're going to be talking about in this video is all of the stuff that we missed in the last one. In case you missed the very last video discussing the update, it was basically a first look or a first impressions of the new update. And I'll go ahead and leave the link to that video down in the description for your viewing pleasure. But now that we've taken some time and really combed through the new update 0.12.0, there is a ton of stuff that we missed. So what we're going to do is cover all those things, because if I miss them, it's a good chance that you might have missed them as well. So we'll go ahead and basically jump right into it. The very first one is the bird. A lot of people are talking about the bird. You can see it perched up just on the left-hand side of my character. It's actually flying away now off screen. Now, for a lot of you, this is going to come as good news. Guys, there's actually a way to disable the bird or the companion. If you go to settings under basic, scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see where it says show other players' companions, and it says show your own companion. And you right here, you can go ahead and enable or disable whatever you would like. And granted, technically, unless you guys can let me know down in the comment section, I don't even know what the hell the bird or companion or dragon or whatever we're getting, attack dog, I don't even know what exactly it does. But the fact that a lot of people were kind of butthurt about that, a bird was coming into the game or whatever. What's nice is you can actually disable it if you choose. So technically, I guess PUBG is not forcing anything on us like a lot of us thought. So I wanted to definitely bring that to your guys' attention right away. Now, the next one is actually going to be part of the quick chat, which we know is under inventory. And if we go right here, there's actually two different types of modes now. There's the normal list option, which you guys can see right here where it says list. And then there's also a wheel option, which makes it that much quicker, because when you have the chat, I think it showed maybe 4 or 5 different voice commands. What's nice about the wheel that you can now enable is you can actually have it all right there. So everything, whether it's I need a scope, enemies ahead, I'll cover you, all the different things, it's right there on a wheel. Hopefully you have small fingers. You might hit the wrong one. But I really thought that was pretty interesting. This is also another new feature. When someone invites you to a team, this actually worked out perfectly. Notice it says war, which is awesome. It actually even shows what the person's MS is. So before, when someone would invite you to a game, that really worked out perfectly. SK Devastator. You can see it again right there. It says war. And before someone will invite you, you would join and you find they're playing an arcade match and you want to play classic. It even actually tells you the exact map that they're playing on when they're inviting you to a team. So that's also a very, very cool feature. And you can even check out right here, you can select the classic voice, or you can select the default voice, which is more like that whisper. The classic voice is more of the badass girl. So yeah, you can customize, movement, discussion, tactics. All these are the same, but what's nice is it's in that little wheel format. You can go ahead and select the difference between the two right there. So now that we covered that, as we're checking out my list, we also have Darkest Night, the new zombie mode. Just a little bit, in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you guys some footage of what the madness I got into last night. So I'll show you guys that. Another one is this right here. What I had showed you guys was this, the spring draw. Sad to say, I was very, very disappointed. But again, upon, just combing through the update, there's actually a whole other screen. Call it a secret screen, whatever you want to call it. Notice this one is spring draw cherry blossom, right? Cherry blossom dacia. If you look on the right-hand side, just to the right of the scar, it says pink rose set. Check that out. All different items. This one actually has a parachute, which isn't bad. It has this outfit, pink rose set, if again you have a female character, or if your male is a tranny. But what I do like actually is the M4, the Bonot M4. Pretty badass. Am I gonna play this game? Probably not. But the fact that you can toggle between 2 different lottery treasure things, it's pretty awesome. And it says rewards do not repeat, UC costs increase with each play. We have seen a similar game in other updates, but yeah, I would definitely wanted to bring that one to you guys. I thought that was pretty interesting. The next one is the change here. Hopefully I can remember how to get to it. Notice to the right hand side of my character, Sandy, I'll get with you. Notice to the right hand side of my character, there's a flame right there. And this is the brand new, this is how you get popularity, which is actually, I believe this is an achievement. You can look at what your top fans are, ranked first, second, and third, how much popularity you have. And you also have recent transactions. If you have the spectator mode, again, available under settings, if you have that toggled to enabled, people, when you're playing the game, people can watch you. They can watch the person you are playing with. So even if I have it disabled and my teammate has it enabled, people will be able to watch anybody in the duo or in the squad. Any mode, which is very, very interesting. But this is basically the people that have spectated me. It even says the date and the time. Definitely creeper status alert. Just kidding, you guys are all awesome. But yeah, but just the fact it's so, I mean, it's so detailed, yet the doors still don't work, but yet people can spectate you from across the world and even tell you the date and the time that they did it. Again, there's a few new glitches, which we'll be getting into, but yeah, I definitely want to bring you guys that. Here's the next one. This is the brand new addition to Synergy. This is a brand new screen right here. And this one in the bottom right-hand corner where it says partners, people have actually requested, if I'm not mistaken, I think you need, you guys will let me know in the comments. You guys always hammer me. I want to say it's 400. I think it's 400 popularity. Maybe, look, Unknown is inviting me to play Survive Till Dawn 2. I have to get with you, dude. But we have some requests, and I think you need at least 400 synergy, I think. So we're going to go ahead and request partner to double out Buck. And these are basically the people that I have enough synergy with to become that partner. I think you can have one. Here's requests. I actually don't have any, but these are the only people that I have enough synergy with to get the partner thing. If I'm mistaken, I think on the main screen, it shows you guys like back to back. It shows you guys, I wish I had the footage, but unfortunately I do not. So yeah, so we've seen the popularity, we've looked at the new synergy, we've looked at that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna spectate someone. Let's see if we can actually watch somebody playing the game. Again, let's look at B2 Dub. What does his say? Okay, this guy's a freaking beast. I actually met him in my live stream that I had from last week. So let's see, and this is just for those of you that have not seen Spectator Mode yet. So let's see. Oh, he has a guy. Okay, one of his partners is down. Is this FPP? It might be, kind of, unless it's just completely glitching out. No, this is definitely FPP. No, TPP. There we go. Okay, definitely had some crazy lag there. Looks like they're okay now. And like I was saying, so let's say for example, polymer shot, let's say his is disabled, even though he's playing, if he's playing a game with B2 Dub, GG's, even though he's playing a game with B2 Dub, who I can watch. So basically no one's safe at the end of the day. Whether you have enabled or disabled, people are going to be able to watch you unless literally everyone in your duo or your squad has it disabled. You'll pretty much be able to spectate anyone. B2 Dub, best of luck on your game, has 2 kills so far. And look at that. This guy's a beast. Crown 2 in squads. KD of 4.45. Not too shabby. And he's done 329 rounds. You can also disable this. So if you let people spectate you, there's also a way to disable your stats. So you just have to toggle disable on that. So we'll go ahead and exit that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to exit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to check out the Darkest Night, one of the games I played from yesterday, and I'll give you guys a quick rundown on how Darkest Night mode works and just some things that I've learned in the few games that I've played. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. All right, so here's the very beginning of the game, and with this, I would not recommend playing not in a squad. Do not do this in solos or duos. You will find out, you guys. I don't care what anybody says. This gets very, very difficult very, very quickly. And you're only playing, you do play against a few other players, as you guys can see right here. We do have this person. They do not see me, but they do see my partner. But check this out. I'm going to go and pick up this UMP. Originally, I thought I was going to punch him, but I end up taking whoever, I don't even see the name, but I end up taking them out. And yeah, so I mean, you start off just like you would any game, you start looting. You will find that the loot is complete trash. So far, I've seen shotguns, I have seen pistols, I have seen vectors and UMPs. There's no extended quick draw, there's only extended magazines. And that makes it that much more difficult, you guys, not having that quick draw in there. So as you guys see, when you're inside of a building, this is how you don't take damage from the toxic gas. What the toxic gas is if you run outside while the, what would you call it, while the hordes of zombies are coming. Like one of our randoms that we matched with is already dead. I do know the guy that I am playing with though, just not the other two people. At any rate, so it starts off to where you feel like you're a freaking beast, where the zombies are just trickling in very, very slowly, and it just gets, I mean, just gets more intense as each wave kind of comes in. As you guys see, what I just threw right there, that's actually, oh, what do they call it? It's basically like a trap. So when a zombie walks by it, oh, what do they call it? But it basically freezes them to slow their movement. It also will slow yours down. So be very careful when you're throwing these things, because there's times where you have to run away from these zombies and you have to do it very, very fast. So as you guys can see, it's about to go off. There it goes. And you can see that the zombies are in fact moving a little bit slower. Now you guys see that the zombies are getting a little bit stronger, and also you see the dogs coming in, and there are a lot of new zombies compared to the original Survive Till Dawn. They have the zombies, you know, who shoot projectiles. They have ones that are wearing like yellow hazard jackets. They freaking destroy you. The ginormous fat ones come out later. It's freaking crazy. As you guys see, I am rocking the RPG-7. I do not remember if I fire it or not in this match. You can see here's the next wave, and what you have to do, the objective is to survive. Now you see the cop zombies. But anyway, they get a lot stronger each wave. I want to say there's, I don't even know, 3 or 4 of these waves. But without having a full squad, I'm telling you guys, it is going to get very, very difficult to survive this thing. It gets to the point to where they start coming in so fast where they actually ended up pushing us back. Because our original strategy was, okay, let's hunker down on the staircase, kill everything coming up the stairs, and we'll be fine. Then you find out that you have to loot. You start running out of ammo. They start getting little shots in, and before you know it, because these waves, they last about 6 minutes, you guys. As you guys see, it's just getting way too much to handle. Again, we're in a duo right now, and I believe my partner, Your Ego, I believe he is down. There's no way in hell, even if I wanted to, I'd be able to revive this guy. There's the little freaking yellow zombies. They will rock your shit, and actually end up dying in that one, which is most unfortunate. You can see the damage total. It actually gives you a breakdown of how many zombies you kill versus before. It didn't have that. I know a lot of people were disappointed with that. So this one, you can see that I'm all by myself. In this one, I'm being chased, and there's actually an achievement for how many meters you have gone running away from zombies. And I started thinking, I said, if there's an achievement, it must mean they want you to do this. So if I'm not mistaken, you guys, I'm pretty damn sure that this is actually a strategy that I'm doing, running away like a coward, especially in a situation where it's just me. See, there's the fat zombie, there's the yellow zombie. I believe this is the 2nd or 3rd huge wave. There is a timer underneath the mini map. And I'm just literally running in and out through all the buildings, just trying to juke them. I also learned that there's a syringe that you can pick up. Again, I don't know the name, I'm sorry. But there's a syringe that you can pick up that will actually lower, think of it like a boost, but it's for the toxic gas outside. See the green on the screen? So there is, in fact, a way to minimize this damage. Again, kind of tell me, between the achievement, between the syringe, if I'm not mistaken, when it gets too intense, sometimes you don't have any choice, you guys, but to run away. It's just going to be the reality. You can see I'm just trying to heal up and put my weapon away somehow, and I'm just getting freaking rocked right now. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. My biggest recommendation is play with 3 other people that you know, that you have communications with. I'd recommend someone run a shotgun, somebody run an Uzi, somebody run a Vector, someone have that RPG when there's a huge wave coming in, and definitely have somebody running a UMP as a primary, maybe the RPG as a secondary, because it gets crazy, you guys. I've played, I think, 4, maybe 5 of these games, for the most part with randoms, except I did play a game with the guy in the, I think, the last video. At any rate, play with somebody you know. It's my biggest recommendation, because it gets crazy, you guys, in this mode. I have not won one yet, but I do plan on winning one eventually. It is a lot of fun, though. Definitely big thumbs up to Tencent or Pubg Mobile for coming out with this game mode. I think it's very, very awesome. If you guys thought the video was awesome, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. This was all the stuff that we missed in the last update.